Vinyl community, once again, here we are for a vinyl update, which contains vinyl, hence the name Vinyl Update. Starting off here with some, by the way, how's everyone out there in the vinyl collecting land? It's hotter than blazes here, but you know, you'll get that. It's still August. Starting off here with a couple CDs that I picked up recently. This is Captain Beefheart and his Magic Band, live in 66 and 67. And I'd never seen this, and I almost didn't get this one. And it's a good thing I like things in twos, because when I see one of something from a specific artist, a lot of times I will purchase, you know, if they have other things, I will purchase those too. I mean, it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing, depending. Because I do that with everything pretty much. I feel like I got to leave the store with at least two of something, even if it's not the same type of item. But this is the Avalon Ballroom in 66 and Radio Station in 67. So it's got a lot of stuff from the first album on here. He also does a cover of Howling Wolf's Evil, which apparently that's a really popular song for a lot of people. I also picked this one up, Captain Beefheart, as well. My Father's Place, Rosalind, 1978. Obviously, this is a later one. And this one intrigued me more. I had this one picked up before I decided to get the other one. This one is two CDs. And this is, I want to say his last album, Ice Cream for Crow. I think that was, I want to say it was 1980 or 81. So if that's the case, this one was pretty close to the end. I don't know if you can see these pictures that great or not. I mean, I try not to make these videos too long. One, because I know people lose interest, and two, you know, sometimes my tablet decides to do whatever it wants. But yeah, disc 1 and 2 is the same concert from 78, like it says. So that was pretty cool to find those. And recently we finally got to go to a Halloween store. They're finally opening up around this area. I wish we had one that was 24 hours a day. I mean, we do have one here where we live that's all year round, but the majority of what they sell is like masks and costumes and stuff. So this is a spirit store we went to that just opened, and I bought a Halloween coloring book, and on the back there gives you sort of an idea of what it looks like. I thought it was really cool and you know, fit for framing. On to the 45s. Start off with a few of them first. I've been trying to go through all my 45s, not all my 45s, but my recent pickup 45s, a few at a time in each video. Claudine Longet, Small Talk, and Man in a Raincoat. You're not familiar with Claudine Longet, you really should be, if you like that sort of thing. She's like a whispery French type singer. Andy Williams was married to Andy Williams. The Tornadoes with Jungle Fever and Telstar. Thought that was a cool find. This one, I like the label. Mel Carter, So Wonderful, and When a Boy Falls in Love. Some Derby Records. And then this one is Jeff Feinholt, Billy is Dead, and Simple Man. Or Feinholt, I guess. Feinholt. He's a, I don't know about on this album, but He was with a lot of other bands. This came out in '72, but then later started doing Christmas music, Christian music. And Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show, Queen of the Silver Dollar, and the cover of the Rolling Stone. I love both of those songs. I used to sing Queen of the Silver Dollar when I was a wee lad. And then on to the albums. First one I got here is John Travolta. I guess this is his first album. I already had a copy of this, but for $1 I'm not going to pass it up. I mean, because, I'm just goofy like that. And this is on Midland International Records. But yeah, he's letting it all hang out there on the back, isn't he? Not all of it, but Stanley Clarke, Journey to Love. Really like Stanley Clarke. I bought one of his a while back, and it's really awesome music, so I thought I'd keep my eye out for some more of his stuff. It does show up from time to time. This one's on in Nemperor Records. It's a hard one to say. Can you tell? And it's just a plain sleeve. Yeah, that one was at a Goodwill. I think all of these were at Goodwill. Hustle Hits, How to Hustle, Disco Duck, and others. See these once in a while. There's so many different variations of this type of stuff from different record labels. This one, the instructions on how to hustle is on the back. This one, of course, is on Pickwick. And that's just an awesome cover. I'm sure the music's great too. I mean, it's going to be really, really cheesy. Yeah, Disco Duck, Get Up and Boogie, The Hustle, Love Roller Coaster, You Sexy Thing, Fly Robin Fly, December, Oh What a Night. Yep, Beretta's Theme, that's funny. 1976. It was a good year. It was a bicentennial year. I want to say I was in kindergarten that year. 68. No, that wouldn't have been right. Anyway, this one I picked up, Anne Murray, Where Do You Go When You Dream? And I already have this, but I just love the front and back cover of this. And for 99 cents, I figured I'd go ahead and probably frame this back cover, minus the sticker. I just love that little devil guy. And he's on the label. The angel's on this side, and the devil's on the other. How appropriate. So, and then the inner sleeve is just lyrics. And I'm pretty sure that I haven't listened to this record, and I've had it already, like I said. I don't recognize any of the singles on here, but that's fine. And then this one, Eddie Murphy, Comedian. This was one that coincided with the sort of the HBO special in '83, where he wore that red leather suit. On here he's got a black leather suit. And this came out in '83. And I want to say that I either have this record or I have his first one. But if you're familiar with Eddie Murphy's comedy records, you know there's a lot of language on there, and I can't even say the title of the first stand-up bit on here. But there's Ice Cream Man, which is hilarious. TV, the barbecue, but yeah, this is probably online if you're not wanting the actual vinyl. If you'd like to hear it, it's really good. And this record I was really surprised to find, because I used to watch this back in the 70s. It's one of the first TV shows that I got into. Zoom, if you remember this or not. The Come On and Zoom was in the title song, which is also in here. And this looks like it's probably from, it says award-winning children's TV show, so I don't think it would have came out at the same time the show had premiered. So it's probably came out shortly after that. It's on A&M Records. But it was on PBS, and back in the 70s, for all you youngsters out there, all we had was, and I hate to say stuff like this because it makes me sound really old, but I guess I am. We had 3 channels. We had channel 16, which was the PBS channel, and then we had, which was on the UHF dial at the bottom of the TV. You had to actually get up and change the channel. There was no remotes. And then we had channel 7, channel 2, and channel 22. And that was basically it. I mean, once in a blue moon, you could sort of half get something else in on UHF that was really staticky and unwatchable, really. But anyway, I used to watch this all the time, and it's this came out from Boston, Massachusetts, was where the TV station was broadcasting from. This is Twinkle, a Mad Tea Party. The Zoom theme, the Lollipop Tree, I believe in music, Ooby Dooby, Fanny Dooley, Ballin' the Jack. So yeah, that's really awesome. I think I showed the gatefold, it's just lyrics. Come on and Zoom. And this one I don't know how to pronounce. It's Still Sealed. It's an Italian record, because it says Italian up in the corner, so that's the only reason I know that. It originally came from Elder Bierman. It was $6.98 in 1975. Still sealed, like I said, on Peters International. Also available on 8-track and cassette. Let's go ahead and open this. You wanna? We'll go ahead and open it live in person. So there it is, brand new record. Never been opened until just now. So that's exciting, isn't it? So exciting. And back in it goes for another million years. 75 is when they came out. So that's been sealed 75, 85, 95, 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2005, 2015, so 46, 7, 48 years, is that right? Wow. Almost as long as I've been living. This one came from Goodwill, Belly Dancing with George Abdo. I bought a bunch of these records a while back, and I've been showing them periodically, not at all at one time. I've been sort of splitting them up in different videos. I mean, I guess I could just show one whole video of belly dancing music, but thought I'd spare everyone out there, give them a little variety. This is a monitor, and it has a cat hair on it. It's probably from our white cat, because he goes everywhere we go. The king of belly dancing music, and then you know he is. So how can you go wrong with that? This one I picked up recently at half price in the dollar bin. Boom Boom Crack Ping, The Sounds of Early America, which I thought was really awesome. 1, because it was in the dollar bin, and 2, I'd never seen it, and 3, it's Gershon Kingsley and Michael Shapiro. Gershon Kingsley, right up here, was part of Perry and Kingsley, which was famous for Moog synthesizer music back in the 60s and 70s. Boom, crack, pop. This is on Peter Pan, of course. Boom, crack, ping. So the fact that it's done with a Moog synthesizer is going to be great. And there's another volume of it here I'd like to run across. This one I actually have, Ghostly Sounds. So yeah, that was really awesome to find. Produced by Gershon Kingsley. That's great. You never know what you'll find. That's why you gotta scour everywhere and look everywhere. And the last one here is "And This Is Love" by Sunrise. I think this is a group that I have one other record by. It's a Christian band, artist, singer, whatever you want to call it. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 5 of them. If it's the same one of the previous one I have, it was actually really good. I listened to it and I really liked it. I mean, it's, you know, cheesy 70s Christian music, but I like everything, so why wouldn't I like that? This one doesn't actually have a year on it, but I'm sure it's from the 70s. Let's see, the song titles are Sunshine Day, not to be confused with the Brady Bunch song. Or maybe it is the same one, I doubt it. That'd be great if it was. Jesus is my sunshine. I see a pattern here. Step into the sunshine. Uh, Lord, send me that morning. So, Sunrise is the name of the album, and yeah. Okay, so that's all I have to show in this here video right here in front of you. Thanks for watching, subscribing. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please drink coffee if you're not a coffee drinker. Put down that Mountain Dew and pick up a cup of coffee. I mean, I guess you just can't pick up a cup of coffee if you don't have any already made, but it's all right. I'll drink enough for both of us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video coming up real soon. Me and Donnie Osmond will see you in the next vinyl update.